What is up, people? Van from Vaniverse Gaming Channel here with another video on Conan Exiles. Today's video, I'm going to cover the location of all the chests in Sepermeru. The reason why I want to do this video is because I think people underestimate how much stuff you can get out of just looting chests. I'm going to do a whole series on this and do it in the other cities. We picked Sepermeru first because it's the only NPC city that they do not attack you. It's friendly. And they just recently upgraded the loot it drops because they made Sepermeru harder. So it's really a great place for new players and people who are 50 and 60 to come and farm thralls and the chests and everything like that. So first thing I want to do is kind of show you how you get to Sepermeru, show you kind of my setup on what I use to do these kind of runs, and then we'll run through it, we'll loot everything so you can see exactly where it is, pause the video, etc. And then at the end, we'll see what we kind of get out of it. Now, the loot's going to be random every time, but hopefully we get over 100 bars of steel, which is kind of the goal, and then whatever else we can get as well. So first things first, you can see all the treasure chests right here that we're going to do in a second, but when you start down here in the newbie area in EFGHI2, all these squares, you're basically just going to run all the way over here. This is the Dregs right here, the Dregs Dungeon. And right beside the Dregs Dungeon, there's a little path that goes up. And then you can kind of take this path up through here. And then you can go all the way around, go through here, and just follow that the whole way in. It's actually pretty easy. There's not a lot that's going to kill you to go that direction. So that's kind of where we are now, and that's how you get there. So my setup is pretty simple. I'm just wearing light armor. I like to make my videos for new players, so I could put on all this other stuff to make it even better, but I'm not going to. So I'm just using standard light armor, not exceptional, nothing like that. Medium and light both provide you with an encumbrance, but because light weighs much less than medium, and these things aren't going to attack me, I picked light armor. So my attribute builds are pretty simple. I got 30 points in encumbrance, so 25 plus 5 for my gear, and that's to get this pack mule where your max carry weight is increased. If you don't have enough points to put in this, it's not a big deal. You just have to drop junk more often. 20 in grit's pretty important because you get the additional stamina regen going on right there. And then agility, having the sprinting draining less stamina since we're trying to get through it pretty quick. That's also important to have. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to run through it. I'll show you where the chest locations are, and then at the end, when we're done, we'll check out what we get and kind of show you how much you can actually get from this. And then in other videos in the series, we'll do the other cities, so make sure to sub and then click the little notification button and all that stuff. All right, so here we go. So there are like 5 or 6 chests like real close together, and then you have a little bit of running, and then you have another kind of close together. So all in all, it should only take you 5 minutes or so to run through this, hopefully. All right, so the first one's right up here. You can see this little wood bridge will come up. And there's different chests, wooden and iron. The iron ones actually have better loot, but it's still all pretty good at this point. So once you click on it, you can just hit spacebar once you click in the chest, and then it will loot the whole chest. So we'll come over here. Here's chest number 2. Okay. And for people with fast eyes, you can see we already got a ton of steel bars. So those are the 2 locations there. So now the next one is going to be right on top of this little entryway. So we're going to jump up here. And with 20 grit, you should be fine. I mean, you shouldn't have any trouble climbing anything that we're going to climb here. So we've already looted 3 chests, and there's 15 of them. So pop up here, get this guy. So there we go. And then try not to take damage when you fall here. Okay. A little bit of damage, not a big deal. And then, and then I got little buggies on me. You can see down there in my number 7 slot because you can click them and regen. So we'll pop up here. This will be your first iron chest. It should be right up here. Yeah, see the top of it? There it is. So the loot out of this should be better than the loot that you get out of the other ones, but whatever. All right, we're going to jump down. And we're going to head over to that big wheel of pain over there. I ate a little bug so I can regenerate my health from all this falling. And there's 2 chests here. So there's a wooden and a iron one here. So we'll just run right up. And you can see, I mean, nothing is attacking me, which is fantastic. All right. All right, so now you got a bit of a run. We just hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what, 6 chests in a matter of a minute. And now you got a little bit of a run. And it's funny because you think that they would be hiding chests on all these really tall buildings, but I literally scanned this entire place, and they're not. It's kind of disappointing. Like, you'd think that they would reward you for climbing up and doing all that. So here's the next chest sitting over here by itself. Voila. And like I said, if you don't have enough carry weight, you can easily dump a lot of the iron tools and just the garbage. And if you want to run, you can always, like, hold down E when you run past these plants, and hopefully you can get some bugs so you can regen. So here's the next one. There's actually 3 real close by right here. So you got a wood one down here, and then we got to climb. It's way up on the top of the tallest one right there. So we'll keep on going. And this is another iron chest. And you can get some really cool stuff out of these chests. You can get legendary armor kits. You can get hearts of the hero. You can get all sorts of crazy stuff. So there it is. Okay. So now you got to be a daredevil if you want to save some time. We're going to run and jump in the water. But if you miss, you're dead. So you got to really get a good leap out there. See how close you are to the rocks. You don't know that because they're kind of underwater. So you can go splat pretty easy. All right. So there's a chest right here on this island. Right here. Okay, we'll loot that. And we're going to go across. So now we have 1, 2, I think we got 4 chests left. So I think we did 11 chests thus far. All right. I don't know. My math is terrible. So I go around here. You can climb up if you want. It's really up to you. It's only going to save you a couple seconds. All right. And the next chest is going to be an iron chest. And you can see it up there on that little wooden platform. So we're going to come over here. Voila. Okay. And there we go. Okay, got some dye. Lots of steel bars. That's why we're here. Ouch. Eat a bug. And then right down on this little wood plank thingy here is one. Perfect. Good. Got some silver coins. Nice. And then we have 2 left. So right here you can see there's a priest that spawns right there. This is where an archpriest spawns for set as well. Sepermeru is definitely a set city. All right, so you got another iron chest. And then last but not least, we have this wooden chest right here. So there we go. All right, so now let's jump down here. Let's go say hi to Conan real quick, and then we'll look at what we got. So here's Conan and then a couple dancers. Clear my corruption I don't have. I'm gaining corruption just to lose corruption, which makes no sense. All right, so here we go. So we got some candles. Boo. We got some breathing potions, some good bone broth, 15 brick. We got some crystal, some dyes, 1 gaseous orb, 2, okay, iron jug, a bunch of relic hunter stuff. So this is all the different relic hunter gear. This is the relic hunter city. And then there you go. We got 130 steel bars, 2 silver coins, we got some steel reinforcements, and we got a bunch of thick leather. So the reason why this is good, I mean, it probably took me, 5 minutes or less to run through there, and I got 130 steel bars. If you were to try and get steel bars right now, and you didn't do it this way, you'd have to go out and farm, 1,000 stone, like ore, ironstone ore, would break down into, I think, isn't it like... I think it's 500 bars. It's 2 iron ore per each, or is it 200 bars? And then you break it down with the steel fire. You got to go farm the steel fire. It's just a lot of work and a lot of hassle, and the time consumption of it is ridiculous if you don't have any good thralls. So I was able to get 130 steel bars just running through a city in a few minutes. So that's the reason why I want to do these videos. Hopefully this was helpful and you guys use this. I'd love if you put it in the comments and say, yeah, I use this. It was great. I got all this gear. Or, yo, this was stupid. Why did you make this video? Either way, just let me know. And then we're going to do some videos on the other cities. Right here is the Mount of the Dead. This one's really good. A lot of chests, a lot of farming, a lot of leveling ability here. New Asgard is another one. We also have the boat here. There's a whole bunch of camps and some chests around here. We have this big old Booty Bay city up here. Obviously, it's not Booty Bay, but you know what I mean. And then some other areas where there's some chest runs. So if this video does well, then I'll go ahead and do videos on all the other chest areas, including the unnamed city. So this is Van from Vaniverse Gaming Channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Cheers. Peace out.